I want to bring in Yulia Mendel, the former press secretary for the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. She's also author of the book, The Fight for Our Lives, My Time with Zelenskyy, Ukraine's Battle for Democracy and What It Means for the World. Yulia, thank you for being here.
Ali, thank you for coming here.
It's important for us to mark this, and I think something that the Admiral just said is very important, that there are two clocks running. One is for Vladimir Putin. He's running out of troops, he's running out of ammunition, he's running out of weapons. But you in Ukraine are very worried that the West may run out of patience and resolve. Tell me how you manage that here, because nobody in Ukraine seems to be running out of resolve.
Well, Ali, let me say, first of all, we understand that we'll never give up to Putin, but we definitely have this concern that, there is the threat about fatigue in the West, or maybe there will be the lack of unity, or that we will not get enough ammunition and enough weapons. Thousands and thousands of our people are fighting, and many of them just became soldiers a year ago, but they are determined. They know that they can win. They know they must defend Ukrainian civilians, the sky, whatever they can defend, their land and home, But if there is no unity in the civilized world, in the West, in the United States, then there is always a risk that we will not be able to stand against this unpredictable and aggressive autocracy alone.
We are, Friday marks 1 year of the war, so we're a few days before that. At this point 1 year ago, the prediction was we knew Russia would invade. They had troops on the Russian border, on the Belarus border, and the world thought this would be over in a matter of days or weeks. Why is this war not over?
Well, because Ukraine in a year is strong, independent, sovereign country, and we show to the whole world we are not victims. Maybe we are targets for Russians, but we are fighters, and we are not going to give up. We are going to return our people, to return our lands, to stand against Russia as much as possible. And we definitely know that we were very underestimated, and Russia was very overestimated. Perhaps Russian propaganda that has been in power for dozens of years tried to create this image of strong Putin, strong Russia, but in fact, they're so corrupt, they are not determined, they are not motivated. What are they for here? Just to kill, to loot, to die? So definitely we will stand to the very end. We have what to fight for. This is, everything that we share together, freedom, democracy, the values that the West stands for. And we are really glad, that the world understands this.
Do you think that message is resonating? When Volodymyr Zelenskyy was at Congress, he was making those connections between your fight for democracy and America's fight for democracy and the whole West's fight for democracy. Is that the part that's resonating for the world, that this is actually a democratic country that has been invaded by a non-democratic country that wants to overtake them?
I think every American understands that the freedom is a fundamental value for building the society. And that's exactly here in Ukraine. And it's very impressive for the reason that Ukraine is the only territory of such freedom and democracy in all post-Soviet space near Russia. So we are here giving hope to so many countries near Russia, like Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Armenia, all those people who for dozens of years were looking at Russia, dealing with the decisions. Every decision could cause aggression from Russia, threat from Russia, blackmail from Russia. And now they see Ukraine, they understand that Russia can be defeated. This is a huge hope for the democracy in this part of the world. So I think Americans understand what democracy and freedom and what every Ukrainian feels here better than anyone else.
Yulia, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for being with us here.
And we will continue to cover the story with you.
Thank you so much, Ali.
Yulia Mendel is a former press secretary for the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy and the author of the book, The Fight of Our Lives, My Time with Zelenskyy, Ukraine's Battle for Democracy and What It Means for the World.